Hi, this is Teacher Jen from camgush.com and welcome again to a new lesson on essential English patterns. Today, we will discuss a new pattern, but before that, let's have a review on the last pattern we had on our last video. It was the pattern, that is why. That is why. So here we have the question or word why, and when we use this, that means we are asking for the purpose or reason for something or about something. Okay? So let's make an example. That is why I like you. That is why I like you. So that means you are pointing out, okay, a statement that is mentioned, and you're pointing out that it is the reason why you like someone. Okay? So that's the reason why I like you. I'm pointing to something that I said before or you said before, and I'm saying that's the reason why I like you. Now I think you can remember it now. Let's go on to the next page to have our lesson proper. Our pattern for today is the pattern that is why. That is the way. That's the way. Again, our pattern is that's the way. That's the way. So again, we have the word that, but we have a new word, way. So with the word way, we have many definitions for this word, but it is likely to have two of those meanings in this pattern. So the first meaning is how something is done or how it happens, or what is your preference about something. And the second one, very common, it is the direction, course, or route to go to a certain place. Okay, so let's discuss the following sample sentences for you to understand the pattern more. Number 1, that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. Actually, you can find this in a song. Okay, it's a lyrics from a song, but you can also say it as a sentence. That's the way I like it. When you say like, of course, something that you want or enjoy. So you're saying that it is how you like something. Okay, it is how you want or enjoy something. Number 2, that's the way to the museum. That's the way to the museum. Museum is a place to conserve historical or valuable things for exhibit or also for preserving them or studying them. Okay, so in this sentence, the word way, okay, means direction. Okay, course or route to go to the museum. So that means you're pointing the direction to go to the museum. Number 3, that's the way I work. That's the way I work. Here, work here means how to do something. How you do something. So that means you're pointing out how you do something. Okay? It can be any job, okay, or any activity, and you are showing or pointing out how you do it. Number 4, that's the way to solve the problem. That's the way to solve the problem. When you say solve the problem, find the solution to a problem. Okay, and here you're pointing out how you will solve the problem. Okay, now number 5, that's the way to organize a room. That's the way to organize a room. When you say organize, of course, to put in order. And here you are pointing out how you organized a room. You're showing how something is done. Okay, how you organized the room. So as you see, our pattern for today is very easy. Now it's our turn to make our own sentences. I'll be the first to make one. For example, That's the way I release my stress. That's the way I release my stress. So I'm pointing out, okay, how I release my stress. It could be like sleeping or eating or going to the mall and shop. Okay? Of course, girls like or love to shop. Okay? So now, how about you? What is your sentence? Very good. Now let's review the following sentences and please follow me while I'm reading it. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. That's the way to the museum. That's the way to the museum. That's the way I work. That's the way I work. That's the way to solve the problem. That's the way to solve the problem. That's the way to organize a room. That's the way to organize a room. Very good. Now let's go on to the dialogue part. And here, for dialogue number 1, I will be speaker A. For dialogue number 2, I will be speaker B. Let's start with number 1. Why are you using so much flour? Are you sure you're not using too much? Very good. Number 2. Oh, I almost forgot where we were going. Very good. Now let's go back to the sample sentences and I want to say something. So here, I want you to memorize all of these sentences. Okay, review and memorize them because they can definitely help you in expressing yourself. Also, don't forget to make your own sentences. Okay, and use them as much as possible when you are expressing yourself in English. Okay, this pattern is very helpful for you to express yourself. So, better use them all the time. So this is the end of our lesson. This is Teacher Jen of Cambridge.com, and I have to say goodbye now and see you on our next video. I hope you learned something today. Thank you so much for your time.